I just had to get that first introduction live out of here. Um, I'm hoping that this is going to be set to public. All right. I don't know how to use all this stuff yet. So anyway, so I'm on YouTube Live, and I would just like to discuss. And so it looks like South Carolina Gamecocks are about to beat Iowa. I don't really watch too much women's basketball, but it's been getting a lot of hoopla and a lot of hype to this week or so. That and then the WrestleMania around here has been getting a lot of hype. Um, and Dawn Staley's a Philadelphia native, so good luck, congratulations to them. I don't really watch it. It's not my thing, but good for them. So yeah, I'm on a live feed here. This is the first time that I've actually been on a live feed. I don't even know how to do this, dude. Do I? I mean, I guess I could do it. Yeah, I gotta try that. I'll try the YouTube live stream and share it to Facebook. I said this is my second time getting on here today. I haven't really tried it yet. I like to talk about what I've been hearing about what's going on around in the NFL. This is my deduction on. I've heard that this Bryce Huff guy, coming from the New York Jets to the Philadelphia Eagles, was a big deal because the Eagles were trying to improve their defensive side. I 100% disagree with the fact that they traded away Hassan Reddick for a third-round pick for 2 years from now. I think that was a ridiculous trade. I know that he wanted like 16.5 mil. But at the end of the day, if you're a guy that's you're a catalyst of the defense, right? And Hassan wasn't really that as good as he was 2 years ago versus last year. I get that, but that man is talented. And the fact that they gave him away didn't make any sense to me. And then to sign Saquon to 13 million, I think is way too much for a running back. I don't care how good of a backfield catcher he is and how good of a runner he is. It really doesn't separate anything. I mean, you're going to get. I think he'll be a good back. This is my thing. I think he might just get 1,000 yards this year. I feel like something's going to give because you can't have a quarterback that likes to run and you can't have a great running back on the same team, in my opinion, and still be that great. I just don't see it working. Defenses are going to figure this out. That's why I don't really get the concept of why they need both. I mean, I think you have A.J. Brown and you have Devontae Smith, and they're good receivers. A.J. Brown's a little bit of a drama queen. I know people are saying, "Oh, there's no such thing," but I mean, to me, there is. I just think that I think that he caused a lot of chaos, and I'm not personally a big fan of him. I don't think he's going to be as good as people think he's going to be. That's just my take on that. Um, I know they got the Huff. I know they got a couple guys. They signed back that Reed Blankenship. They gave him the league minimum. They got back Avonte Maddox. They got back C.J. Gardner-Johnson, although I will say this much. I don't think he's worth $11 million a year. I just don't understand. I know that everybody says that you have to pay that kind of money because of the way it runs, but in reality, he's not worth $11 million. He had a good year 2 years ago with a couple interceptions against bad teams. But we'll see. I mean, 11 million is a lot. 11 million is a lot to lock up on one guy, especially when he's probably about an average corner at the best. And I don't want to say that he has talent. But then again, so did A.J. Brown, and then he disappeared for 6 games. Um, you know, it's kind of like what it was. Now, the locker room thing and all that stuff, that's part of the game. You're going to have arguments in locker rooms and, coaches trying to do things they're not supposed to. The defense was really, really out there. They really kind of got exposed a lot. And, the offense did just show up, It fell short. I think that, As far as I go, I think that right as of right now, I would probably say next year, and this could change. We haven't even gotten to the NFL draft, which is coming up in a couple weeks. But I would say the Philadelphia Eagles will probably win 10 or 11. Probably 10, 11 win team right now. Hopefully, something changes, I guess. But, that's really where you're at. As for the Philadelphia Phillies, they lost to the Nationals today. I don't understand how you can lose to that Nationals, but I'm going to keep saying it. I mean, they paid $300 million for a shortstop, Trey Turner, and I just think he's overrated. I just don't see where $300 million can go to this man, and they can tell me that that was a good deal that they got. I don't see that. People call me a hater. Same thing with Embiid. I think Embiid is a great basketball player. I do. I said it when he got drafted. When he was in, they worried about the injuries in the first year he didn't play, and Embiid is a solid player. He won the MVP, although that was debatable. I still think Joker should have won the third three in a row, but he did win one. But look what it did to him. They couldn't even he didn't play anywhere near that level after he won the MVP. And if anybody says that he did, they're crazy. And Harden kind of tried to pick it up a couple games there, but then he disappeared. And then he ruined the Sixers by blaming everybody but himself because Harden can't play defense, and he just doesn't know how to play defense. He's out with the Clippers, and I mark my word, the Los Angeles Clippers are going to falter. They will lose, whether it's the first round or the second round. They're going to lose. They're going to lose somewhere because a team like that can only go as far as where the guy that takes control of the team takes them. And as a team, they play well now, but in the end game, I just don't see it. And I know Harden's going to disappear again. I know this. This is just something that's going to happen. He's never done it. He had his chances with the Clippers. He's had, well, not the Clippers. He had his chances with the Rockets. He had his chances, with the New Jersey Nets that one year, or the Brooklyn Nets rather. And he didn't. He was nowhere to be found in a Game 7 when they needed him. But as far as Embiid goes, the Sixers are trying to make that push for, I guess, the 7 or 6 seed. I mean, that's all well and fine. He's not playing tonight, from what I was told. So, I would still take the Spurs with the points tonight because I feel like it's a trap game. I feel like they're gonna probably lose tonight. I feel like San Antonio is gonna get a one-up on them just because Embiid's not playing the back-to-back. That's the whole thing. And the NBA today, it's not designed for guys to do back-to-backs. Back in the day when they played real basketball, they would play 82 games, all 82, not play 42 and then wait till the playoffs and to get ready healthy. I mean, like I say this all the time, with the medical advancements in the world from 97 up, they should be able to be more into these games, and they don't do that. They do as they please. So yeah, it's kind of a little off target with that. Eventually, like I said, I don't think I can attract viewers on here yet. So I guess I'm just going to get views for now. But these are kind of like my takes. I'm going to have to kind of play around with this live for a little bit because there's certain little restrictions that they have on here. And that's all well and fine. It's like feast or famine. So I'll figure this out. But these are my opinions. These are the things that I think. It's just like when people say to me Bryce Harper is a hero to the Phillies, yet they went cold in a Game 7 and lost to the Diamondbacks last year. Until you can prove you can do it in the big boy games when it matters, that's what happens. And yeah, they went to the championship 2 years ago. I get it. But now it's time to really step into it and think hard about what's going to happen. And, right now, as of right now, it's not all the hitting, it's more the pitching. So, we'll see where that goes. They won 2 out of 3. I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to do, these live feeds every day. And I'm going to try to figure out how I can get people to join on her to do guest appearances and stuff like that. And then we'll really get this going. And we'll switch it up with some celebrity boxing. Hopefully I'll get some celebrity boxing on there. I don't know if I can. Don't quote me on that. I'll try to do different things. Also, I'd like to talk about the Big Dill Pickle Party on a side note here. Totally different what I was just talking about, but that's okay. The Big Dill Pickle Party on June 15th at Xfinity Live. It's going to be at Xfinity Live, June 15th. That's a huge event at Xfinity Live. I think they're going to get 15,000. I think they're going to get 15,000 people there. That's just my take on it. We'll see what we got. So this is why I was trying to get on live, and now that I'm on live, now I can really get down to business and explain to the world what goes on. And I'm talking about Delaware County, Pennsylvania. Okay, if anybody's out the state, they probably are going to know what I'm talking about. But this is kind of like where it is with me. The X-Man promotion page is a third-party promotion page. I do print T-shirts, so if people wanted to get a hold of me, we can get some shirts printed, and we'll get the ball rolling. That's fine. Even at some point, I may even put some raps together on here, but I got to be careful because I don't want to lose this live feed. So anyway, that's where I'm really at with it. I'm glad that everybody's on here. I know people are going to just watch this on a replay, but hopefully we got something going. I'm going to get off for right now. I'll catch up with you guys soon. X-Man out for now.